Hello, Tom from Every Step Calculus, everystepphysics.com. Calculus problem regarding the shell method and finding the volume of a solid. It's generated by revolving around the y-axis, and the region bounded by the graph of y equals 3x minus x cubed, the y-axis and the line y equals 2. Let me show you how my programs handle this one. Index 8 to get to my menu. We're already at the shell method, which was lucky. And we have the choice of the x-axis or y-axis where it's being revolved around. Choosing number 2, or I'll scroll down here. You can choose the number before the menu item when you get to use programs and purchase them and enjoy them. Busy means it's loading the first time. After that it's fast. And I show you the formula. Here's the formula: 2 pi times the integral over the limits of a and b, p of x times h of x, and with regard to respect to dx. That's the formula. And we're going to enter the 2 y's given. There's always 2. And the first one, you have to press alpha before you enter anything in these entry lines here. So it's alpha 3 times x minus x cubed. And the second one is y equals 2, so we're going to alpha 2. I will show you which you're going to do. You can change it if you want. I say it's okay. You start working the problem. Generally in the y revolvement of functions, the radius is equal to x. Okay, that's the p of x one. The h of x is the height, and it becomes y2 minus y1, which is here's y2 and then minus y1. Turns out to be this, minus x cubed plus 3x minus 2. Next thing I ask you is limits given. No, they're not, so we're going to choose that. We're going to find the a and b limits. We set y1 equal to y2 and set it equal to 0, so y1 minus y2 equals 3x cubed minus 2 equals 0. That equals 3x plus 2 equals 0, and we factor that. Turns into here, and then we find the x values, which is x equals 1 or x equals minus 2. And then it says it's around the y-axis, so we're going to choose number 4 here. That means that the lower limit is 0 because you have the y-axis, and so x is equal to 0 on the y-axis. And the upper limit is what we found, which is b equals 1. And so we write down the integral on your paper, and it's from 0 to 1. And then here we have the p of x, which is x, and then the h of x, which is the height, which is this part here, which we found. We multiply those two together, p of x times h of x. We get this, x to the 4 minus 3x squared plus 2x. We integrate this, which is x to the 5 over 5 minus x to the 3 plus x to the 2. And with regard to 1 and 0 as the limits. 2 pi is outside the integral. Now it's in front of the solution to that. And we add x equals 1, we do it, we add 1 to the, what we found here, 1 at the 5th power divided by 5, and 1 to the 3rd, and 1 to the squared, equals 2 pi, 1 to the 5th, it's 2 pi over 5. And at 0, of course, it equals to 0. Upper minus lower always equals this minus 0. Answer is 2 pi over 5. Pretty neat, huh? EveryStepCalculus.com. Go to my site, buy my programs, and pass calculus. Have a good one.